Hello friends, I am Dr. J.S. Chauhan. I am the course director and faculty at the Samasti. Samasti is Saigal Minimal Access Surgery Training Institute. This is the academic and training wing of the Saigal Neo Hospital. So in continuation of my talk on the introduction to minimal access surgery, today I am going to discuss with you about the future of the surgery. So in the future of the surgery, we have one virtual surgery. And this virtual surgery is based on the virtual reality projection system. So virtual reality is defined as the human and computer interface that simulates a realistic environment while enabling the participant interaction as a 3D digital world that accurately models actual environment. So, this is a virtual 3D digital world, and it accurately models the actual environment. And whereas this is all virtual, okay? So, the term virtual reality was coined by Mr. Jaron Lanier. What is virtual surgery? So, virtual surgery is a virtual reality technique of simulating surgical procedures which help surgeons improve their surgical plans and practice surgery process on the 3D models. So here, you are not actually operating on the patients, but what you are doing is that, you are creating a 3D models of the procedure which you are going to do, and then you can rehearse it, or you can plan, your surgical approach and the procedures which are going to perform, on the patients. So, this helps the surgeon to have clear picture of the outcome of the surgery. Okay. And in this, virtual reality, the surgeon can view the anatomy from wide range of angles because, this is a 3D model, and the virtual surgery is based on the patient-specific model. So when the real surgery takes place, the surgeon is already familiar with all the specific operations that he is going to employ. So what we mean is that, if a surgeon is going to resect any tumor or anything, so he already will know that, what all vessels or what all, attachments he is going to face and how he is going to tackle them. So this is doing virtual surgery before doing the actual surgery. So how does this help the surgeon, Because, with this, the surgeon, they can plan the surgery better. The outcome of the surgery will be better. And in the surgical planning, in the traditional surgery, the surgeon calculates various parameters and procedure for surgery from his earlier experience and imagination. As a surgeon, all of us, whenever we are going for any major surgery or complex surgery, we always refer to our textbooks of surgery, okay, and always in our mind, we plan that, how we are going to execute the surgery. And, in this traditional surgery planning, there is a possibility of lot of errors because, there is a possibility that, what we will encounter, that come as a surprise to us. Like there can be, so many of the variable anatomies. But, if you are doing the, the virtual reality surgery and, we have, the 3D models of, whatever we are going to do. So then, we will not come across any surprises. So whatever is there, any variable anatomy, the size of the vessels, the relations of the various important structures, it will be known to the surgeon beforehand. Okay. So the incorporation of the virtual reality techniques in planning the surgery, it will help in reducing the errors and the plans the surgery in the most reliable manner. Okay. So the 3D reconstruction has proven particularly useful in planning a stereotactic and minimally invasive neurosurgical procedures. So the 3D reconstruction and the virtual reality planning is already being incorporated, in the neurosurgical procedures. And with this, the 3D virtual reality projection system, now there is also improvement in the image guidance. So the integration of the advanced imaging technology, image processing and the 3D graphic capabilities has led to a great interest in image guided and computer aided surgery. So the image guided and computer aided surgery is also will be coming in a big way in the near future. So the navigation in the surgery, it relates to the stereotactic principles, based on the ability to locate at a given point using the geometric references. Okay. And, with the image guidance, this is, it is also proved, it is already proved useful in robotic surgery. Robotic surgery, as we have already discussed, is a new technique in which the surgeon remotely manipulates the robotic tool inside the patient body. So, the incorporation of the image guidance, the incorporation of the, the 3D, planning of the surgery, using the virtual reality. Okay, so this all is going to make the surgery, more safe in the times to come. So, for most of the complex surgeries and the advanced surgeries, so this, the virtual reality projection will be employed, so that we can have a better outcome of the patient. So, what are the applications of virtual reality in surgery? So, this is in training and education, this is in surgical planning, this is in image guidance and the telesurgery. So, other advancement for the future of the surgery is that in a time to come, the surgery will shift from the tissues to the molecular level. Okay, so this is already made possible, with the availability of the targeted, the cell delivery system, for the different cancers. And recently, the CAR T therapy, for the leukemias, and the myelomas, and so many other cancers is already available in the medical world. Okay, and there is also development of the nano robots. Okay, so so these robots will be injected into the bloodstream of the patient, and they will go to the site of the lesion, and then they will perform their job. Okay, so already there are made up of the nanoparticles. Okay, or the nano DNA tubes are there. So there is a lot of advancement going on. So not only this, even the genetic therapy is coming in a big way. Okay, so now, using the CRISPR gene, the genetic or the hereditary diseases, so they can be, right from the, if, the parents are going for the IVF, or ART, so then, in the stage of the embryo itself, using the CRISPR gene, so those hereditary diseases, though these genes can be deleted or they can be modified. So, the science is advancing at a very tremendous pace. So, in today's world, Alvin Toffler has said that the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn and then unlearn whatever they have learned and then start relearning. So basically, so we are born here to do the same, to learn one technique and then unlearn that technique and then again learn, some new techniques. So we have already discussed, about, the present, the past and the future of the surgery. So maybe today, we are here to learn the laparoscopic surgery. So maybe after some time, we will be going to learn the robotic surgery. Maybe after some time, we'll be going to learn the virtual reality projection system and virtual surgery. And maybe, we'll be at one point of the time, maybe we'll be learning the genetic surgery. Okay. Or, the surgery, which will be there, when the surgery will shift from the tissue level to the molecular level. So thank you very much.